Question number 2. Never have I ever gotten a speeding ticket.
Mommy likes to go fast, especially when she's late for work. Don't follow me. Don't follow my footsteps, please. Mommy's always right, just like mommy's always on top.
A good life.
But please hold.
Rhea Ripley moments. WWE is hiding about Rhea Ripley, including everything about her, not about her wrestling or anything, just things that you didn't know about on the internet. We can cover in today's video with real proof, like about her gender, her boyfriends and girlfriends, and how many guys she has been dating until now.
What's the thing about Demi that fans might be most surprised to learn?
I'm shy. I get like real bad anxiety. I don't like when people like swarm me, because I freak out, and it happens real bad whenever we go to Universal or something. Like there was a group of 18 people one time, and I was not in the mood. My uncle had just passed, and I was trying to like distract myself a little bit, and that was my distraction. I was like, I want to go to Universal and try and have like fun on my day off. One of them saw me, and that was the end. Once you see that, everyone around just like looks.
Well, they're like, who's the famous person?
Yeah, they're like, who's that? And then you have people coming up to you like after they leave, and they're like, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but can I get a photo? I'm like, can you just like not, please? Kind of just want to like have fun today, you know? Like
Yeah.
I curl up in a bowl by the end of it. I'm like, I'm peopled out.
Also about her character, she's not even like she shows you on wrestling. She's humble and very shy. Also the truth about her and Dominik Mysterio in his mouth. Let's find out.
From Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley!
You grew up in Adelaide, Australia?
Yeah, Adelaide, South Australia.
How were you first exposed to wrestling itself? Like, how did you go, that is what I want to do more than anything. Oh, this is good because she's giving us a good look here.
So we had these really close family friends, and the kids started watching wrestling, WWE, and they recorded an episode and they gave it to me, and it was where your husband,
Yeah.
Triple H, he shoved the screwdriver in Ric Flair's head.
Oh my gosh.
I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like, yo, that's cool. I was like, I like that.
Here's something that will blow your mind. Rhea Ripley, the woman who dominates everyone on screen, is actually incredibly shy and humble in real life. Yeah, you heard that right. In multiple interviews, Rhea has admitted something shocking. She doesn't even recognize herself sometimes after cutting a promo. She said, I literally come back sometimes and I'm like, I don't remember what just happened. It really just took over my entire body and being...
Sometimes she is. Sometimes I'm like, was that me? Because I blacked out for a second. My bad. I literally come back sometimes and I'm like, I don't remember what just happened. It's like it really just took over my entire body and being.
Rhea has revealed that fans write entire essays breaking down her character's emotions, and she reads them thinking, wow, you really broke down my emotions. I couldn't even put that into words. The confident mommy is a mask for someone who's actually quite reserved and unsure of herself off camera.
What's going on. Sometimes the fans would like write this whole like essay of like why I felt that way. And I'm like, wow, you really broke down my emotions. Like you nailed that. I couldn't even put that into words, and you have literally deciphered the code.
Let's talk about what WWE absolutely does not want trending. Rhea's complete relationship history. And trust me, there's more than you think.
You're my wife's favorite wrestler.
I get that a lot.
You're a lot of wife and girlfriend's favorite wrestlers.
Yes. Hey, I'll take it.
She's just like unapologetically like, Rhea, that's it.
I love it. I get that so much. Even just like looking out into the crowd, it's like there's signs and it would be like, my wife loves Rhea Ripley. And I'm like, yeah, she does.
What do you think it is?
I don't know how to put my finger on it. A lot of people have said that it's like the sex appeal and like the confidence appeal, but I'm just saying what other people said, you know, like.
Relationship 1. Dne Davies, 2014-2018. Before WWE fame, teenage Rhea dated her childhood friend and wrestling trainee Dne Davies for about 6 years. He was there during her early wrestling days at Riot City Wrestling in Adelaide, Australia. She credited him with turning her life around and called him her best friend. He'd drive her to shows, help set up rings, and they'd spend weekends training together. But when WWE came calling, the relationship couldn't survive the distance and different life paths. Relationship 2, Jet Armstrong, 2016-14. Around the same time period, she also dated Jet Armstrong, another Australian wrestler about 10 years older than her. There's actual footage from a 2016 Riot City wrestling show where Armstrong climbed into the ring and kissed her after her victory. Rhea posted pictures calling him "my man crush" and "my man" on Instagram. Local fans remember them as inseparable at training sessions. But again, WWE's call ended this relationship when she moved to Florida. Relationship 3, Demetri Jackson, 2019-2022. Here's where it gets really interesting. In 2019, after moving to WWE, Rhea admitted something heartbreaking. She was oh so lonely that she befriended gym staff just to avoid going home alone. That's when she met Demetri Jackson, a little-known independent wrestler. They made Instagram official in October 2019. Jackson wasn't a big name. He's a former collegiate weightlifter who studied engineering before switching to wrestling. He competed in promotions like MLW and appeared on AEW Dark. They dated through the entire pandemic, posting workout videos together. But here's the thing, Jackson didn't want to be known as Mr. Ripley. He refused to accept wrestling bookings just because of his girlfriend, and told podcasts he wanted to succeed on his own. That independence might have contributed to their quiet split in 2022. Neither ever spoke about the breakup publicly. The current marriage, Buddy Matthews, 2022 present. Now this is the one WWE is really uncomfortable with. In 2022, Rhea started dating Buddy Matthews, who works for AEW, WWE's biggest competitor. This is an absolute marketing nightmare. They started posting gym videos together in April 2022. By August 2023, Rhea announced their engagement with a beach photo, showing her ring and a caption that said 100x yes, pure fucking happiness. And here's the kicker, WWE acts like Buddy Matthews doesn't even exist. Why? Because on television, Rhea is playing mommy to Dominik Mysterio, and that storyline makes WWE millions.
How much do you think your storyline with Dominik helped to level you up?
Oh, I think a lot. Honestly, I think that was like another turning point in my career, being partnered with Dom and also being a part of the Judgment Day. It made me open up as a performer. It made me have to work a lot more because I was doing like 9 segments in a 16-segment show, sometimes more. We were doing everything as a part of Judgment Day. I was running around helping Finn and Damien, and then helping Dom and doing promos, making business deals, wrestling myself, doing women's storylines. And I was just like, I had no time to think about absolutely anything. I just had to go. I was like, what do I need to do? Cool. Going live in 3, 2, 1, do what you got to do. And then being partnered with Dom, it just like, it helped my character like transform into something different.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. What's really going on between Raw and Dominik Mysterio? The face lick that broke the internet. In July 2024, Raw licked Dominik's entire face on live television, and the internet absolutely exploded. But here's what WWE doesn't want you to know about how that moment came to be. In an interview, Raw revealed that Triple H specifically told her he wouldn't see her character kissing Dominik. Why? Because Rhea Ripley is a little bit too hard around the corners for that. So Hunter suggested she lick him instead, and Rhea admitted, sadly, I do too see myself doing that. She explained, licking just seemed like such an appropriate thing to do. Yeah, I licked it so he's mine. I own him. He's mine. He's my boyfriend, okay?
And like it's like that fine line in the middle, and Hunter's like, well, I wouldn't see you like kissing him. I'm like, okay, that's fair. Rhea Ripley's a little bit too hard around the corners for that. He's like, I see you like licking him. I'm like, sadly, I do too. Like, you know, I feel like that's just something I would do. And like, Rhea Ripley's just like, so complicated. And it's like, I don't know how to, there's layers to Rhea. Like, she doesn't know how to express herself. So she does it in a completely different way to like hide little bits and pieces. And it's just like, licking just seemed like such an appropriate thing to do. And I was like, yeah, I licked it, so he's mine. I own him. He's mine. Like he's my boyfriend. Okay? Like, you don't get him.
The mommy origin story. Here's another secret. Rhea never wanted to be called mommy. She was actually pushing hard for the nickname Poppy instead. But WWE told her that's taken, likely referring to Eddie Guerrero's legacy with Dominik's family. Then Damian Priest suggested mommy, and Rhea reluctantly agreed, saying, "Okay, guess I'll be mommy. I was really set on the Poppy thing." It was Dominik saying mommy repetitively that made it blow up into the phenomenon it became. Rhea never could have predicted her career would go down that path.
Why would you get into a choke battle with guns out of old people? Come on.
Because I wanted to make you proud, Mom.
What are you doing in here still? Leave.
Get out of here. Go give me some tendies. Exactly, with ranch.
I've had your attention for quite some time. You're like an ex-girlfriend that I can't get rid of.
What are you laughing at? You smell amazing. You have impeccable manners. I don't even know what I'd do in my life without you. Guess what? You are so sweet, and I love you so much, and you are a great father.
Wait a minute.
You keep talking to me like this, I'm gonna take you to dinner, and I'm paid.
Gay!
So, are you okay? I'm good, man. I'm good. A little banged up from Monday, but ain't nothing I can handle.
You think I'm into you?
Duh.
I don't know if you can see my gear here, lady. I'm gay.
10 openly gay professional wrestlers who are dominating the ring right now in the 2020s. And trust me, some of these names are going to absolutely shock you. I mean, we're talking about world champions, AEW superstars, and indie legends who are rewriting the rulebook. From AEW superstars to independent circuit legends, these athletes are breaking barriers, smashing stereotypes, and proving that representation matters in the squared circle. You think you know wrestling? Well, buckle up, because this list includes some big names that might just blow your mind. So before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell because you do not want to miss this. Let's get into it. Starting off strong at number 10, we have Billy Dixon, an indie wrestling powerhouse who's not just competing in the ring, but actively creating spaces for LGBTQ+ wrestlers. Billy has organized queer wrestling events and become a voice for inclusion on the independent scene. This guy is literally building the future of inclusive wrestling, one match at a time. What makes Billy so important is that he's not waiting for the industry to change. He's making the change happen. He's creating events, building communities, and showing younger LGBTQ+ wrestlers that there's a place for them in this business.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
That's somebody else's word. But
I can't think of a better one, Trent.
I was gonna say, that is probably the best way to describe this next matchup. You see the challenger right there, the world breaker, Rick Savage.
And Hunter, try to go a week without accidentally hitting your wife, okay? Okay, let's go. Try to go a match without hitting on me, okay?
At number 9, meet Brick Savage, a Texas-based wrestler who's making waves in the indie circuit. Now, Texas isn't always known as the most progressive place, right? But Brick is out there representing the LGBTQ+ community in the heart of traditional wrestling territory. Brick represents that new generation of athletes who aren't hiding who they are. He's out, he's proud, and he's throwing down in the ring with absolute confidence. The fact that he's doing this in Texas makes his story even more inspiring because he's showing that you can be yourself anywhere.
But it explains a lot, Kurt. I mean, all the looks you've been giving me and the little smirks.
Coming in at number 8, we've got Dion Lennox, and here's where it gets interesting, folks. Dion has been signed to WWE and NXT, showing that even the biggest promotion in the world is opening its doors. While WWE may not have many openly gay male wrestlers yet, Dion is helping pave that path. Think about how huge this is. WWE is the global leader in professional wrestling, watched by millions around the world, and having openly LGBTQ+ representation, there sends a message to wrestling fans everywhere. Dion's presence in NXT is about more than just his wrestling ability. It's about visibility and showing young LGBTQ+ fans that they can aspire to reach the biggest stages in wrestling.
Jose Perez, another Irish whip. Perez, though, look at the flair. The sandwiching the head of Bradley with enziguri kicks and a blowing of the kiss offense from the Flaming Aces here. Stephen Bradley, and now Zay Perez follows it up. Cover, 2, and Stephen Bradley powers him off.
Number 7 is Zay Perez, a rising star on the independent scene who's been featured in major LGBTQ+ wrestling lists and covered by outlets like Out Magazine. Zay represents that fearless new wave of performers who are authentically themselves from day one of their careers. There's something powerful about wrestlers like Zay, who never had to have a coming out moment because they've just always been open. It normalizes LGBTQ+ identity in wrestling in a way that's really important for the next generation. At number 6, we have Hunter Gallagher, who also performs as Jet Jameson. Hunter's been featured in Out Magazine and is making serious noise on the independent circuit. This athlete is proof that you can be authentically queer and be a legitimate wrestling threat. Hunter's technical ability in the ring is seriously impressive, and he's building a name for himself based on pure talent. What I love about Hunter's story is that he's showing that being openly gay doesn't define your entire wrestling persona. You can just be a great wrestler who happens to be gay. Number 5 is gonna blow your mind. It's the legendary Effie. If you follow Game Changer Wrestling or the indie scene at all, you know this name. Effie isn't just openly gay, he's made it his entire brand, creating some of the most entertaining and inclusive wrestling content out there. This man has wrestled everywhere from small indie shows to major promotions, and he does it all while being unapologetically himself. Effie has created entire wrestling events centered around LGBTQ+ pride, and his matches are always must-see entertainment. He's proven that you can be flamboyant, outrageous, and still be taken seriously as a competitor. Effie represents that perfect blend of entertainment and athletics that makes wrestling so special. At number 4, we're bringing in some lucha libre flavor with the iconic Cassandro. This legendary gay luchador has been breaking barriers for decades and was still active well into the 2020s. Cassandro's story is so incredible that it was turned into a movie starring Gael Garcia Bernal. We're talking about a true pioneer who paved the way for everyone on this list. Cassandro wrestled in Mexico during a time when being openly gay in lucha libre was almost unheard of, and he faced incredible adversity but never stopped being himself. His influence on wrestling culture, especially in Mexico and Latin America, cannot be overstated. He's a living legend who showed the world that lucha libre has room for everyone. Number 3 is a C-Mac, and this is huge, people. A C made history as an openly gay world champion in professional wrestling. Let me repeat that, world champion. This man didn't just participate, he rose to the absolute top of his promotion while being openly and proudly gay. That's the kind of representation that changes everything. When you hold a world championship, you're not just competing, you're the face of the company, the top star, the person everyone looks to. AC achieving that while being openly gay sends such a powerful message to LGBTQ+ wrestlers and fans everywhere. Coming in at number 2, we have Jake Atlas. Now, Jake has wrestled for both WWE and AEW. That's right, the 2 biggest promotions in North America. Jake's been open about his identity throughout his career, and seeing him compete at that level shows just how far wrestling has come. Jake's journey hasn't always been easy. He's faced obstacles and setbacks, but the fact that he's competed on such major stages while being openly gay is incredibly significant. He's had matches on WWE television, he's competed in AEW, and throughout it all, he's never hidden who he is. And finally, drumroll please. Number 1 is none other than Anthony Bowens of AEW. And here's why Anthony tops this list. This man literally declared "I'm gay" on national television during an AEW broadcast. Can you imagine how powerful that moment was? Anthony is one half of the Acclaimed, one of the most popular tag teams in AEW, and he's proven that you can be openly gay and be one of the most overacts in a major wrestling promotion. And there you have it, folks. 10 openly gay professional wrestlers who are absolutely crushing it in the 2020s. From indie darlings to major promotion stars, these athletes are proving that wrestling is for everyone. Which of these wrestlers surprised you the most? Who's your favorite? Are there any other LGBTQ+ wrestlers you think deserve recognition? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wrestling content.